All right, it's 10 o'clock. Just doing a quick mail call. I got a few fun things to in the mail. So this is a disc that I missed as a dealer. I didn't get an order in. I think they only did one drop, or if they did more than one, I missed out on the subsequent drops. And I have this thing. So my website, thediscgolfexperience.com, features basically all really rare, out of production, limited edition stamps, first runs, tour series, like old tour series, going back to the beginning of tour series discs, like 20, I don't know, 14, 2013 maybe, early. It might have been even before that, because I did start my business in 2012. And the first disc that I remember, other than like Ken Climo having his name on a disc, like legitimate, what they started to call tour series, might have been 2015-ish. I don't know exactly, but I'm saving like one of everything to sell at some point, in some big raffle or like in a mystery box. I'll whip out a disc and be like, yeah, this could be in one of your boxes, and it might be a $200 disc. So I've been saving one of everything basically as I sell. I make sure that I set one aside. And this is one I missed that I did not want to miss out on. Not sure if I'll buy another one for myself to keep. I haven't decided. I definitely felt like this wasn't, I mean, it's rare. They didn't make a lot of them, like I said, but it was the Nate Sexton Firebird, where he drew the stamp. And I'm particularly a fan of Nate because he was our guest at the Indoor Disc Golf Experience. So for now, this one's going in my last of collection, which is eventually going to probably be sold or some way used for others to get. So that was cool. I got a couple cards here. I want to thank, sorry, I got to remember not to lean too far forward, Josh Dable. I sent him a bunch of my baseball cards that he was helping me assess if they should go in for grading. And I sent him 5 of the Macbeth Ginter base cards. And 2 of them he said I wouldn't send in. And he sent 3 in. And he hit for me a 10 and a 9 and another 10. The other 10, I put one of these up on eBay. I've got a bunch of these, so I may continue to send these in if I feel like I'm going to get some 10s out of them. For those of you that like graded cards, I personally don't really value them myself that much, but ultimately I know that there is value knowing that you have there's only 78 of these in Gem Mint 10. So, and for whatever reason, I looked at the pop report. It's pretty insane. 78 10s and only 7 9s. So this is more rare, but it's not perfect. So that's kind of funny. Like there's 10 times more 10s than there are 9s. Either people are really good at picking them out or what, I don't know. But I got to give a shout out to Josh for that. I really appreciate his insight. I know Junkin Sons also does that for people, where he'll kind of assess what he thinks you should send in, handle all the processing, all that. But I was working a deal with Josh, so I just had him do it. And in the end, we ended up trading. They were Aaron Judge rookie Bauman Chrome minis. So there was like a mini set. They were a little bit smaller. a bunch of those that he had graded. Well, we had them graded, and then I traded them basically. And a Mike Trout Bowman Chrome draft refractor, I believe, and that came back a 9, I believe it was, and traded him those. And I got a few cards from the Brixton Parallels that I needed. I think it was mostly Wonder Breads and a couple Brixtons, maybe a Throjo's. And I got a 2017 sealed DGPT set. So I was happy that the baseball cards I have don't mean much to me anymore. It was fun, but disc golf is my life now. So I'm happy to move any baseball or football or any other sport that I have. I'm happy to move those to get cards that I appreciate more in the disc golf world. And as most of you know, I have no intention of ever selling my disc golf trading card collection. Honestly, it's worth a lot to me to have some pretty awesome, cool cards. It shows the history. It's something I'm passionate about, the history of our sport. And all my extras are always available for sale or trade. But as far as the collection that I have, I've built all the DGPT sets. I'm only missing a handful of cards over the years. 2023, I need Isaac Robinson Silver, numbered out of 20. The 2024 set, I only need the Simon Relic, and that's completed. So I'm a set builder. I like putting together the sets. I'm going for a lot of this Brixton set this year. For now, I'm only really, excuse me, let me get a cough drop. I'm really only going after up to Throjo's, although I did just make a trade for 6 or 7 discos. I've got 45 discos, I think. I just don't know that I can afford to go for that whole set. I will not be buying them per se, but if I can trade something I have extras of, I'm happy to do that. You know, I maybe wouldn't do autos for discos, but ultimately it really comes down to how badly I want to go for that set. So these are some Throjo's. I think I needed them all. I had made a few trades where I just took as many as they had. And then I got a Bradley Williams plastic. So this is like the 7th or 8th plastic I have. Take a look. I have Allie Smith, Keaton Spurge, Chris Dickerson, Cole Rodon, that's 4, Drew Gibson 5, Evelina 6, Lookie 7, Simon 8. So Bradley makes my 9th plastic out of 24 of them. I think I might have another one on the way. I don't remember. And then my Throjo's, 4 Throjo's there. I'll worry about putting them into the sets in a bit. Another trade, I believe. Oh, I was like, why is that card in there? This was a trade, but it also had a card that I won for winning our fantasy Disc Golf League this year. The Eric McCabe, Dave Feldberg Reflections.
Fully charged battery, fully charged.
And then two big hitters. Wysocki, Elite, and Gannon Burr Throwjos. Those are both big cards. So I will set Gannon over with those. Ricky, I will put into my set. I've got Ricky goes on the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the 30. 13 of the 30 Brixton Elites. Doing pretty well there. And that'll just go into my collection. All right, this is another trade. A whopper. Okay. Couple packages. Looks like some DGPT, some Throwjos, some Wonder Bread, Ben Wolf, Caden Spurge. Oh, a Fabric, Paige Pierce. That ended up being a duplicate. So that'll be available. Linus Carlson, Chandler Kramer, Ella Hansen, Andrew Presnell on the Wonder Breads. Andrew Marweed, Madison Walker on the Inscripted. So I'm doing pretty well on that set now. Gilbert Kerman and Corey Ellis on the Throwjos. Okay. Just setting these so I can make sure my checklist is updated. 5, 7. And then one more trade. Two Whoppers. Always remember to tape the end of your top loaders. Cards get moved around and they come out. See that? Doesn't look like there's any damage, but that is I don't like to see that happen. Okay. What do we got? Set this. Actually, that's so heavy, I'm just going to move it to the side. Got an Ella Hansen and a Simon Lizotte Disco. Those were just added in above what I needed here. Austin, Colton, Ella, and Simon on the Throwjos. Wonder Bread. Drew Gibson, Emily Hale, Erica Stinchcomb, Evan Scott, Grady Shue, Jakob Semerad, Jordan Lins, Paul Ulibarri, Paul Macbeth, Nathaniel Johnson, Matteo, Luke Taylor, Luke Sampson, Lisa Fakis, and Sayananda. So there goes my sorting procedures over here. We'll just go into this box, which was an order that I made. This is the 2023 Brixton Tour Series. Now, contain your excitement, folks. I know I bought a lot last year, and I did really well in getting a bunch of the 101s. I did not have any money to purchase any of the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. So I stuck to the base sets. And the reason I like these, one, is going to be set for me. And the others, because I don't know what a lot of people do with their own, because you get one of these for your boardroom membership. But there's not that many boardroom members. So I bust these apart and sell off the singles so that you don't have to buy a whole set just to get your one player. So keep an eye out. I'm going to have, I think I only saved one. I might have saved 2 sets last year, one sealed, one unsealed for myself. So that would leave me with 4. So I will probably put 2 on my website and 2 on eBay so that people can get access to those cards that they want from the sets. But yeah, that's it. So nobody came in to say hello or chat. That's fine. Somebody might watch this afterwards and see these and think it's cool, or the Macbeth graded cards. But I'm going to continue doing these videos regardless if anyone shows up. The problem is that I don't always announce them in advance because they're not really all that important. It's not like I'd expect 40 people in here watching me open my mail. But I like having this stuff documented on YouTube. So check out my website, thediscgolfexperience.com. If you find any of my stuff, the DGX on eBay, hit me up off eBay. We'll make a better deal than that. You can find me on Facebook as Mike Harrington or the Disc Golf Experience. You can hit me up on Instagram, which I don't use often, but I will see messages. And also on the Brixton Discord. And then please, if you enjoy watching these videos, even if not live, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do know, you get an alert when I go live. You never know what I might have, and I bust it out. So thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.